by one, their bodies were found, all except Keith Bennett.
Bennett?
Brady was convicted of 3 murders, Hindley of 2. By an astonishing piece of luck, they escaped being hanged only because hanging had been abolished a month after their arrest.
What? Leslie Ann? To the naked eye, this may seem like a nice, beautiful, peaceful place. But this isn't as nice as it looks. This is Saddleworth Moor, and this is the place Myra Hindley and Ian Brady brought the child victims up on the moors. Probably to this path. Yeah. How weird's this? Look at that. No, that's creepy, that.
Dummy.
Oh.
It's dummy.
Yeah.
That is weird.
That is weird. Alright. We've just come along the path from the main road, probably a good couple of 100 yards in. This is the path Brady would have brought Keith Bennett to his death. As you can see, he's nothing around for miles and miles. We've done a K2 sweep. As you can see, there's no actual pylons or electrical current or anything here, so if this does go off, we will it'll be something probably spiritual connected with it. We've also doing a spirit box session as we're out here in the middle of nowhere, and we're just going to call out.
On this next clip you're about to see, there was a lot of voices picked up through the spirit box, mainly of children's voices. Please comment below as to what you think you can hear.
Again, yeah. So we're on Saddleworth Moor, and we want to know if there's any connection to this area, to the infamous Moors murders, please. Can anyone come forward and speak to us, please? Is there anybody lost up here on the moors? Is there anyone with a connection to Ian Brady? Anyone connected to Myra Hindley? What is it about the moors you found fascinating? Can you tell us? Why did you bring them to this particular area? Is it because it's quiet? Desolate, nobody could see what you were doing. Do you have any remorse for what you did? Do you ever regret what you did? Can I ask why you did it? What made you so evil that you wanted to set children up to the moors and kill them? Myra, I don't think you was an innocent party in it either. It was 50-50. You're both evil. Why did you do it? Come and tell me. chance to tell me. Can I ask if there's any lost child in this area, please? Could you tell me your name? Bennett. Bennett.
Bennett, yeah. Bennett.
Thanks very much. That was a man's voice saying Bennett, very clear, and I just asked out for that. The lost child was your first name. Can you tell me your first name? Try and tell me your first name if you're lost.
Hope you've got time.
Hope you've got time. If you didn't hear that then, it just said I hope you've got time.
That's to say, like,
Time to look.
well, like, it's like saying, like, what did you say before it?
Bennett, didn't it? Asking any lost child.
Yeah, and then it said, I hope you've got time.
Yeah.
As if to say you're going to need time to
Yeah.
look up here.
We have got a lot of time today. We're here to search for answers. The guy who said Bennett then, can you tell me the name of his first name, please? The child. Brady, are you here? This is where you like to stay. You used to like to watch here, come out here with your girlfriend, the other evil one.
What about she's or what? Just put your K2 meter there, just where it's a bit darker, so I can see if it lights up, because I can't see anything on it. You know, because it's so light, I can't see if it's going off or not.
Apart from the 5 you was charged with, can you tell me how many more? Was there any more children you killed? How many more children did you kill? It's a chance to ease your conscience to God. You're supposed to have been a devout Catholic, Myra. Your chance to make peace with God. Can you tell me how many more children it was? All these children.
All these children.
I just said all these children then, if you didn't make it
I
out.
hope it's picked it up.
I always remember my mum telling me that they got convicted of 5, but there was a hell of a lot more children went missing around this time. Can you tell me please if there's any more children buried on these moors? Is there any more children we don't know about buried here?
The kid's voice then again. Wow.
Any more children we don't know about what could be buried here? Did the man and the lady the woman bring you here?
Just for the record, we shouldn't be even getting a signal up here. I can't get a signal on my phone or anything.
Yeah.
So there shouldn't be a radio signal with a kid's voice on it going
No.
through.
Another kid. We're getting a lot of kids' voices. Can you tell me if there's any more children that went missing who we don't know about? Oh.
Can the kids give us your name? Can you tell us your name please, kids?
Does any children want to give us a name please so we can see who you are? Come on kids, chance to speak. A nasty man and woman bring you here. Are you still here, Keith? Keith Bennett, you still here?
Is that evil bastard Brady up here?
I just heard a Scotch accent say aye. Aye.
Doing a bit of ghost hunting. halfway through, he decides to go and have a cup of tea. A sandwich. Alright.
An onion, it's got like a chilli sauce on it.
Nice. It's really weird up here, like it sort of goes from being really peaceful and quiet to having like a bit of a sinister feel to it. Almost like you're being watched, but it's just weird, it goes dead still and quite calm, and then you sort of feel a bit on edge. It's weird. Just found these like rocks here. So I've just set up here and I'm just going to do a bit of a session on here and see if I can communicate with anyone. Right, so I'm on my own now and I'm just going to ask out, is there anyone here connected to the Moor's murders? Can you tell me your first name? Sam. I heard of Sam then, is that you, Sam? Can you tell me your last name, Sam? Smalley. Can you tell me if I'm in the right area? Where you were? Can you tell me if I'm near the bodies of any of the victims? I'm just going to check in with my dad because he knows the names of some of the victims. Check there's not one of them called Sam. Dad, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I just had a voice come through saying Sam. Was that one of the victims, you know?
No, they want a Sam. Definitely not a Sam.
It said Sam Smalling. I asked for its last name, it said Sam Smalling. But I don't know if that's connected to anything.
Right, we'll have to Google that when we get home then. There's not as far as I know, there's not a connection with a Sam Smalling to the murder case, but we don't know, we'll Google it.
Alright, no worries, cheers. There's 9 of us. I just heard there's 9 of us. Can you tell me your names? There was 9 of us, was there? Is the spirit of Mara Hindley up here?
He's from Birmingham.
So a few weeks ago we was at the Peel building in Salford and we caught a voice come through just off the actual microphone. So I'm just going to ask out and see if we can pick a voice up on this. Is there anybody still up here connected to the Moor's murders? All you've got to do is come over to this that's in my hand and speak into it. Can you tell me your first name? Can you tell me your last name? Fucking hell, shit me up. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Tight. Everything alright?
I just wondered if he was alright, that's all.
Yeah, I'm alright. Shit me up, man.
So we're just getting back to the path now. We've been over to where we think Keith might have been buried, over that way, and we've come across this here. I know it's no connection whatsoever, but this is a bit eerie. Bones, but maybe animal bones, I'd say. But like I say, it's got a proper eerie feel to it, just being here. And on the moor, you can imagine coming at night really, but how bad it'd be at night. But it's a lovely place, fantastic, beautiful spot, but it's just got this eerie, sinister feel to it. As soon as you come off path, it begins to feel eerie, and you just can't imagine. It goes through your mind what happened to these poor kids. It's horrible, absolutely horrible. So if you can imagine, this is the path. He'd have probably walked back, might have been alone, he might have been with Brady, but they wouldn't have come back with Keith down this path. They'd have led Keith down this path, and the pair of them make the way over to the car. I think it was a minivan they had at the time. She drove, he didn't, he drove a motorbike. And this is the path we're walking down now, where they'd walked home alone, the pair of them, without Keith.
Right, this is just a quick one. We've just got in the car now and we can't pick a radio signal up in here. So for us to pick a signal up out there of the voices that we've already caught is shouldn't really be getting it, to be honest.
And if you check which channel we're on, it's actually Tameside Radio, which is a local radio station to here. So it's about a couple of miles that way, and we can't pick a signal up here. And it's only... Listen.
We're getting an interference of about 5 or 6 channels there. And we've had couple of clear names. We've had a few clear names up there that we need to go over and review. So for us to get a clear name and stuff come through is quite compelling. I shouldn't really be getting it in reverse sweep as well. So
we're just doing a sat beside the wall here, just calling out really. We're at an old ruin. Does anyone want to come through and speak? Anyone connected to these moors? Southampton. Arthur, I heard then.
Arthur.
Anyone connected to these moors wants to speak to us? Would you like to tell us your name, please?
Bill.
Bill?
I heard Bill. Did you used to live here, Bill? In these
Fantastic view.
Bill, was you around when the Moors murders happened?
Together, yeah.
Fucking hell.
All together.
There is no precedent.
Do you know? Was you around when the Moors murders happened?
And that's one
Do you know about the Moors murders?
this is for me.
This is for me. Some children were murdered up here and buried. Do you know about it? You know who's connected to the Moors murders? 2 people. One man and one woman. Do you know the names?
That was weird then.
That sounds like Ian.
Did it?
Yeah.
Roger, it's on holiday.
Yeah, it did sound like that. So. Can you give me his last name?
In a rough voice, we thought you said Ian. Do you know the second name? Do you know the woman's first name? On your bag again.
Well, it's on you. Followed us all the way down there.
We think we heard the name Ian. Can you tell us what the woman's name is, please? Connected to these Moors murders. Just tell me. Anyone connected to these Moors want to communicate with us before we go? What part of the Moors are we on? Is it the Pennines or the North Yorkshire Moor? The safe place. What's a safe place? Someone say a safe place. Something run. Did you try to run away? Can we see if there's a connection with Ian Brady, please? Is there a connection with Myra Hinley? Is there a connection with Pauline Reed? Is there a connection with James Kilbride? Possibly. Was that John Kilbride what come through then? Is there a connection with Leslie Ann Downey? Leslie Ann, are you here? Leslie Ann, can you talk to us? They done some terrible things to you, Leslie Ann. Nasty, evil things they did to you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The connection with Keith Bennett. We've tried with Keith before. John Kilbride. Edward Evans. You was killed at their house, Edward. You'd have been surely buried on these moors if they hadn't have been found out. You was the last murder they committed. Do you remember going back to Wardlebrook Avenue in Hyde, Hattersley? Ian took you back to Wardlebrook Avenue in Hattersley for a drink. Eh? Benning. You ain't good enough. Can't- We're at a pulse now, is that what you mean? The pulse? Can you see this pulse with that? Andrews was very clear then. Edward, you was the last one they murdered. They got found out after they killed you. For Ian. They said Ian, definitely that. For Ian. Who said for Ian then? Edward, he chatted to you underneath Piccadilly train station, asked you to go back to his house for a drink, do you remember? He's at the gate. He's at the gate. He's at the gate. Sounds Scots that, doesn't it? Is anyone connected to Myra Hindley here? Myra's sister. You was innocent in all this. You must have felt guilty of what Myra had done. People used to spit on you in the street. Can you understand why? And your husband David, you thought David was connected to it as well. Was you was innocent? If it hadn't have been for you two going to the police, it'd have killed a lot more. I want you to realise that. What? Leslie Ann. Right, did anyone just say Leslie Ann, please? That sounded pretty clear. Leslie Ann. Leslie Ann Down. Yeah. It's a little girl what was tortured. So again, what's the chances of that? We're here on the middle of the moors with no radio signal, and we pick up the name Leslie Ann. I mean, she was actually buried on these moors. So we're here trying to gain evidence, and we come up on Saddleworth Moor in the middle of nowhere with no radio signal, and the name Leslie Ann comes to us. I mean, how strange is that? I'll let you decide on that.